Hey. What's happening? Happy Tuesday. Great to be coming in here. Today is all about those lower abs. That lower part of the belly that does not want to lift up. So we're going to hit it today. Today we're going to do some heel taps. The advanced part of this is putting your arms up overhead while you're doing heel taps. This is a hip hinge, so it's not a knee drop, leg drop. I'll show you everything before we get started. Then a seated leg raise, which is a totally different move. We haven't done this before. Scissors or crisscross legs, whatever you want to call it. A leg and hip thrust, and then a straight leg jackknife. So we're going to get right into this. Make sure that you are warmed up before you start any workout. I've got my mat ready. We're going to show you what these look like before we get into it, okay? So the first thing is a heel tap. We're going down on the ground and roll back. Legs are in tabletop. Let me make sure I'm in the right spot. If you have a problem keeping your back flat to the ground, put your hands underneath your rear end so that it keeps your back flat on the ground when you're doing these, okay? So heel taps, or feet are flexed. You are hinging that hip, coming all the way down and back up. All the way down and back up. Heel taps. The advanced move here is to have your arms bent, hands behind your head, heel tap. Heel tap. So that is the advanced move. Okay, the next thing we are doing is a seated leg raise. A little bit different. So you're seated. Hands are going to be just behind your knees. Okay, you're going to lean slightly forward. Lift your legs. Lift your legs. Lower abs, people. You can have your hands up on your fingertips, or you can have them flat. Flatter is a little bit harder. Then we're going to do some scissor legs. So back on our backs. Again, if you cannot keep your back flat, put those hands underneath your rear end. Feet are out straight. These are a lateral scissor and really exaggerated. Knee stays straight up. You're not just working that lower ab, you're working your glutes, your hip flexors, your psoas, that IT band. Sacroiliac joint's going to feel this. Be really careful. Next exercise. Leg and hip thrusters. So again, on our back. Legs start low. You're going to come raise your legs up and thrust the hips up and back down. And legs up, thrust and back down. Very controlled moves. The next one is a straight leg jackknife. We've all done these ones, right? So elbows are bent, hands behind the head, opposite leg to opposite elbow. Here we go. Straight leg jackknife. My elbow is touching the inside of my knee because we are working that lower ab. Okay? That's our workout today. So let's get right into it. We're going to do those heel taps. So 40 seconds of each exercise, a 10-second rest between each exercise, and then you're going to go right into the next one. And then at the end of the set, you're going to take a 30 to 60 second rest and get right back into it. So here we go. We're going after heel taps. You ready? Deep breath in, roll back. For those of you, remember, that are a little bit more advanced, the arms are back over the head, bent or straight back. Up to you how you want to do this. Up heel taps. If you cannot keep your lower back on the floor, put your hands underneath your rear end. So here we go. Press, press. Nice deep breath. Nice flat back. Keep breathing. Pull that rib cage in. Make sure it's locked up. Feel it right in that belly button area. Those are your lower, deep, inner obliques. They are connected to that pelvic floor. So really feel that belly button pulling in. We got 10 more. 9. 7. Heel tap. It's a hip hinge. Do not drop the legs. 4, 3, 2, press, and 1. Phew. Okay, the next thing we are doing is that seated leg raise. So, again, seated leg raises. Hands are just behind the knees, body is upright. Here we go, guys. Pick those feet up. Your rear end is slightly tucked under. Abs are fully engaged. Here we go. If you cannot do the leg raise, okay, bring the knees up into the chest. 10, 9, 8, press, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew! Those are killer. They hit right down in the hip flexor area. Okay, we're on our backs. We're doing those really deliberate lateral scissors. Deep breath in. 10 seconds is almost up. Here we go. Hands underneath the back. If you cannot hold your back flat, feet start out. Legs start out straight. Raise them up and crisscross. Keep those knees up, facing up. Really feel that in those inner obliques. Really feel that pelvic floor. Pull in that navel. We're doing 20 of each is what we've been doing. It's about 40 seconds. We got 10 more. 8, 7, pull it in. 6, 5, in we go. 4, 3, burning, guys. 2, last one, best one, and done. Roll over, take a deep breath. Nice deep breath in. One more. Now we're going to do those leg and hip thrusts to the ceiling. On our backs again. Here we go. Hands firmly planted. Bring the legs up and thrust. Here we go. 2. If you cannot go all the way up, the modification is bringing the legs up and just kind of popping your butt off the floor, okay? If you cannot pop your butt off the floor, just bring the legs up, okay? Bring them up. If you can't get that straight leg, bend the knee, okay? Or you're going up onto your shoulders. Lower abs, y'all. Keep those shoulders relaxed. 9 and 10. We're almost there. I got 5 more. 4, 3. Here we go. Roll up and 1. Had to give myself a little boost there with the bent knees. Okay. Next up in our workout today is that straight leg jackknife. Another deep breath in. One more deep breath in. And roll yourself back onto your mat. Elbows bent, hands behind the head. Legs are straight. The modification here is the bent knee jackknife, which is bent knee, okay? We're doing straight leg. Here we go. Elbow hits the inside of the knee. That's 2. 3. 4. Get after it, guys. Really get that knee up there. Or that leg. Nice thrust at the end. And here we go. We're on our last 10. 10. 9. Keep that back flat. 7. 6. Press. 5. Keep the chin towards the ceiling. 3. 2. 1. Woo, stretch it out. Stretch it out. Stretch, work those hip flexors. And roll up or onto your side. Hop up. Take a 60-second rest and get right into that next circuit, okay? You guys have a great morning. We'll be talking to you soon.